What to watch today?
The economic concept of inflation is usually rather difficult to understand and is made more complicated by professors making analogies that don't apply well to human affairs. When trying to understand inflation, one must understand that money and economics are social constructs. For example, if nobody wants your Ben Franklin or Andrew Jackson, you are poor no matter how many stacks and racks you have stowed away. Inflation is associated with rising prices, but why do prices rise? Well, when there is too much money in the economy, it loses value. Think about it. If everyone has $10 in their bank account and needs to pay $1 for rent, it is unlikely they will give $1 away. But if suddenly everyone has $50, trading away one of those $50 is way less problematic. Despite being the exact same dollar, it is worth less. It is for this reason that the government cannot just print more money. If you're selling apples and everyone suddenly has $5 million, they'll buy all your stock, so naturally you raise prices. Money is now worth less to you. However, this is not the only time inflation happens. When the government lowers interest rates, it makes people want to borrow more money, since they will have to pay back less in the future. People take out larger loans, and thus, money floods the economy and loses value, triggering inflation. In some cases, inflation takes place because of uncertainty. For example, if, say, a zombie apocalypse or some crazy pandemic were to hit Earth, people would be less likely to hold onto their money. When your future is uncertain, you will spend money to get things you value, because why hold onto a sheet of paper with a number and some dead old white dude's face on it when you could have a can of beans to survive the winter? As people liquidate their savings and start spending, money floods the economy and thus inflation takes place. To better understand that money is a social construct, we can compare it to something like morality. Both rely on the belief of the people in order to have value. In an elementary school, farting is considered a mortal sin, and thus the children try really hard not to fart, clenching their ass cheeks together for dear life. However, in a college lecture hall, students fart willy-nilly because they know their peers are mature enough to not care, and any immature individuals will be shunned for laughing. Money is the same. Everyone pays $1 for a bottle of water because everyone believes $1 worth of labor went into making it, even if that's not exactly how we see it. But if everyone starts to see the dollar as worthless, they will need to pay more in order to equate the perceived value of the dollar with the perceived value of the water bottle. Both the law and the economy require some sense of blind faith in order to keep functioning. We believe we will be punished if we steal someone's Rolex, and thus we don't do it. A vendor takes your dollar in exchange for a water bottle, assuming they can trade that dollar in for something of equal value. Yummy, yummy bread.